Hello, I can do this. Believe.
Your voice matters. Start speaking today.
Have you ever stood in an airport holding your passport in your hand, feeling your heart beat a little faster than normal, looking around and thinking, what if I don't understand anything?
You see people walking quickly in every direction. You hear wheels rolling on the floor. You see giant screens filled with words and numbers. And then suddenly, a voice comes from the speaker above your head, speaking fast English. You catch one word, maybe two, but not enough to understand.
In that moment, your mind goes blank. You're not just traveling anymore. You're nervous. You're unsure. You feel small in a very big place.
The announcements are fast. The staff look busy. Everyone seems confident, like they know exactly where to go and what to do. And you're standing there, smiling politely, hoping no one asks you a question.
You think, what if they speak too fast? What if I answer wrong? What if I miss my flight just because I don't know what to say? And suddenly, English feels impossible. Not because you don't know any words, but because the pressure is real, the moment is real, and your fear is real.
But listen carefully. You are not alone. Millions of people feel this exact way. Even people who study English for years feel nervous in airports. And the truth is, you don't need perfect English to travel.
You don't need long sentences or complicated grammar. You just need the right words at the right moment. That's it.
Today, we're going to walk with you through the airport step by step. We'll show you exactly what to say at the check-in counter, what to say at security, what to say when you're looking for your gate. Simple, natural English, real-life English, the kind people actually use.
We'll help you sound calm, clear, confident, even if your hands are shaking a little inside, even if your heart is beating fast. You'll know what to say. You'll know how to ask for help. You'll know how to understand what people mean.
And by the end of this video, something powerful will change. Airports will stop feeling like scary, confusing places. They'll start to feel manageable, familiar, simple.
You'll walk in thinking, I can do this.
You'll hear an announcement and think, I understand enough.
You'll speak to staff and feel, I'm confident.
By the end of this video, airports will feel simple, not scary.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Speak English with Confidence. I'm Emma, and I'm really happy you're here today.
It feels good to be learning together again. This is a safe space for you to practice, to make mistakes, and to grow. You don't need perfect English here. You just need the courage to try.
Hey friends, I'm Daniel. And yes, this is not textbook English. This is real life English, the kind people actually use. The kind you hear in busy places, in real conversations, and moments that matter.
We're not here to give you long, complicated sentences that nobody uses. We're here to give you simple, natural phrases you can use right away.
Because English isn't just a subject in a book. It's a tool. It's how you ask for help. It's how you move through the world.
And today, we're going to help you use that tool in one of the most stressful places for language learners.
The airport.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a like. It's just one small click, but it helps our channel grow and helps more learners like you find these lessons.
And don't forget to subscribe. We make videos like this every week to help you speak English with confidence in real life. You don't want to miss what's coming next.
Now, close your eyes for a moment and imagine this.
Today, you're flying alone for the first time.
You're standing in a huge airport. You have your passport, you have your ticket. Your suitcase is beside you.
People are rushing past, screens are flashing, announcements are playing.
Your heart is beating fast. You think, okay, what do I do first?
That's exactly where our lesson begins.
Boarding starts at 3:10 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
Now, pause for a moment. Let's slow everything down and make this feel easy. When you say, I'd like to check in for my flight, you are not using a fancy sentence. You are simply saying, I'm here, I'm ready, this is my flight.
That one sentence opens the door to everything that comes next.
Check-in is the first real step of your journey. This is the moment where your trip becomes real. You show your passport, you give your suitcase, and you receive something very important in return. Your ticket for the plane.
That ticket is called a boarding pass. It can be a small piece of paper or it can be on your phone, but it is your key. It tells you where to go, where to sit, and when you are allowed to get on the plane.
And here's something important to remember. At the airport, short answers are perfect. Staff members are busy. They don't expect long stories. They expect clear, simple replies.
You don't need to say, hello, I am traveling today, and I feel a little nervous because this is my first international flight.
You can just say, I'd like to check in for my flight. You don't need to explain your documents. You can just say, here's my passport.
You don't need to count every bag in a full sentence. Just say, I have 1 suitcase, or I have 2 bags.
When they ask about your seat, you don't need to hesitate. You can calmly say, can I have a window seat? Or an aisle seat, please.
And if you're not sure what happens next, one simple question is powerful. What time is boarding?
These short sentences are not weak. They are strong. They are clear. They are exactly what real people use.
Even native speakers talk this way at the airport. They don't use perfect grammar. They don't speak in long paragraphs. They use small, direct phrases.
So when you stand at that counter holding your passport, remember this. You are not expected to be perfect. You are only expected to communicate.
1 sentence, 1 breath, 1 step forward.
That's how you move through the airport.
That's how you use real English.
And that's how confidence is built, 1 simple sentence at a time. Now you move forward to the next area. The signs say security check. There are trays, machines, and officers giving instructions. This part feels serious, quiet, a little tense.
You step in line. You watch the people in front of you. Some look calm, some look confused. Your turn is coming.
Please put your bag on the belt.
Okay.
You place your bag on the moving belt. It slowly disappears into the machine. Your heart follows it. Take off your shoes.
Oh, okay.
You sit down quickly, shoes off, jacket off, phone in the tray. You're trying to move fast without making mistakes.
Do you have any liquids?
Liquids?
Yes, liquids. That means drinks, soda, water, juice, perfume, shampoo, anything that flows like water.
Oh, no, I don't have any liquids.
Perfect. And just like that, you're doing it. You're understanding, you're responding, you're moving forward.
Let's pause for a moment. These words may sound small, but they are very important.
Liquids are things like water, soda, lotion, perfume, shampoo, anything that spills.
Your carry-on is the small bag you take with you onto the plane. It stays with you. It goes in the overhead bin or under the seat.
Your suitcase is the big bag you gave at check-in. You won't see it again until you arrive.
And your backpack is usually your personal bag. It can be your carry-on. It holds your phone, your wallet, maybe a book.
So when they say, put your bag on the belt, they mean your carry-on.
When they ask, do you have any liquids, they are protecting the flight.
You don't need to explain everything. You don't need long answers. You can simply say, no, or yes, in my bag.
You don't need perfect English.
You just need simple, clear words.
And look at you. You're already using them.
You're past security now. Your shoes are back on. Your bag is on your shoulder. You look up and see a huge screen filled with flight numbers, cities, and gates. This is the moment many people freeze.
So many letters, so many numbers, so many directions, left, right, upstairs, downstairs. It feels like a maze.
You find your flight on the screen. It says, Flight 302, Gate 24, boarding 3:10 p.m.
But where is Gate 24?
You look around. People are walking quickly. Some look busy, some are on their phones. Your heart beats a little faster. Then you remember something important.
You don't have to guess. You don't have to be lost. You can ask.
Excuse me, where is Gate 24?
Notice the tone. Soft, polite, friendly. Your body leans forward just a little. Your eyes meet theirs. Your voice is calm. That's real communication.
The person smiles and points.
It's straight ahead, then turn left.
Thank you so much.
You walk. You follow the signs. And finally, you see it. Gate 24. Chairs, windows, people waiting with bags. You feel a small wave of relief.
But you want to be sure. You see a line forming. You take one more brave step. Is this the line for Flight 302?
Yes, this is the correct line.
Perfect. Thank you.
Let's pause and learn the key words here.
A gate is the door where you enter the plane. Every flight has a gate. You don't go to the plane from anywhere, you go from your gate.
Boarding time is the time you are allowed to get on the plane, not the time the plane leaves. It's the time they start calling passengers.
Sometimes on the screen, you may see one more word. Delayed.
Delayed means the flight is late. It is not leaving on time. It can be 10 minutes late. It can be 1 hour late.
If you see delayed, don't panic. It doesn't mean your trip is canceled. It just means you need to wait a little longer.
And if you're unsure, you can always ask,
Is the flight delayed? What time is boarding now? Again, short sentences, clear words, calm voice.
You are not bothering anyone. This is normal. People ask these questions every day.
This is how you move through the airport, not by being perfect, but by being brave.
One polite question at a time.
All right, friends, before we move on, let's take a moment to review some of the most important words we use today at the airport. These are words you will see and hear every single time you travel. Knowing them will make your trip smoother and much less stressful. We'll go slowly. Give definitions, examples, and then you can repeat after us. Ready? Let's start.
First word, passport. A passport is the official document that proves who you are. It shows your name, date of birth, and nationality. You need it to travel from one country to another. Without a passport, you cannot board an international flight.
Example sentence. I need my passport to board the plane. Remember, your passport is very important. Always keep it safe. Don't leave it in your backpack or in the seat pocket. Carry it with you at all times in a secure place.
Now repeat after us. Passport.
Great. Next word, boarding pass. A boarding pass is the ticket the airline gives you after check-in. It has your name, flight number, seat number, and gate. It also tells you the boarding time, which is the time you are allowed to get on the plane. You cannot board without it.
Example sentence. I showed my boarding pass to the staff at the gate. When you get your boarding pass, check it carefully. Make sure your seat number is correct and that the gate matches the one on the screen. If you see any mistakes, you can ask politely, "Excuse me, is this the correct gate for flight 302?"
Repeat after us. Boarding pass. Perfect. Next word, gate. A gate is the door or area where you go to get on the plane. Every flight has a different gate, and you must be at the correct gate to board your plane. Gates can change sometimes, so always check the screen for updates.
Example sentence. Our flight is leaving from gate 24. Remember, the gate is not the plane itself. It's just the area before the plane. You wait there until the airline staff calls your flight for boarding.
Repeat after us. Gate.
Next word, carry-on. A carry-on is the small bag that you take with you onto the plane. You keep it with you in the cabin, usually in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. It can be a backpack, a small suitcase, or a tote bag.
Example sentence. I put my laptop in my carry-on. Always make sure your carry-on follows the airline's size rules. You want it to fit in the overhead bin or under the seat. And remember, you can usually only bring one carry-on plus one personal item like a backpack or purse.
Repeat after us. Carry-on.
And the last word for today, check-in. To check in means to show your passport and get your boarding pass at the airport. You can check in at the counter or online before your flight. Checking in tells the airline that you have arrived and that you are ready to fly.
Example sentence. I checked in online, but I still need to drop off my suitcase at the counter. Checking in early is a good idea. It saves time and helps you feel less stressed. Remember, when you check in, always have your passport ready and know how many bags you are taking. Repeat after us. Check in.
So, let's go over all 5 words one more time together. Passport, boarding pass, gate, carry-on, check-in.
These are the foundation of your airport vocabulary. If you know these, you can handle almost any situation at the airport. You can ask questions, understand announcements, and move through security and boarding without panic.
The key is practice. Say these words out loud. Use them in your own sentences. Imagine yourself walking through the airport and saying, "Here's my passport," or "I need my boarding pass." The more you say them, the more confident you'll feel.
Remember, airports can be stressful, but your words are powerful. Short, clear, and confident words will help you every step of the way. These 5 words are your first step to traveling confidently in English.
Keep practicing. Repeat them, use them, and soon you'll feel like you've done this 100 times. Airports will feel easier, boarding will feel simpler, and traveling will feel exciting instead of scary.
That's it. Passport, boarding pass, gate, carry-on, check-in. Say them often, use them often. You've got this.
Before we finish today's airport lesson, I want to share something really important. Every fluent English speaker you see, Every teacher, traveler, or professional once felt nervous exactly like you.
Yes, they stood in the airport, passport in hand, heart racing, wondering if they could even ask a simple question. And guess what? They survived. They spoke, they learned.
That's why I want you to know this. You don't need perfect English. You don't need to know every grammar rule. You don't need perfect pronunciation. What you need is brave English, the courage to speak, even if it's not perfect.
Exactly. It's much better to say something, even with mistakes, than to stay silent. Every question you ask, every word you say, builds your confidence. Every time you speak, your English grows.
Imagine yourself at the airport. You approach the counter, the staff asks a question, you respond. Maybe you make a small mistake. Maybe your pronunciation isn't perfect. And do you know what happens? They still understand you. You still get your boarding pass. You still get on your plane.
Mistakes are not failures. They are proof that you are trying. Every traveler who learned English started by speaking imperfectly. They learned by speaking bravely, asking questions, repeating small phrases. That's how real English is learned.
So today, I want you to promise yourself something. Next time you travel, or next time you speak English, you will try. You will speak. You will ask your questions. You will use the phrases we practiced today. Even if it feels scary, even if your heart beats fast, you will do it.
Each word you speak is a step forward. Each small conversation builds confidence. One sentence, one brave word, one step at a time.
Yes, don't wait for the perfect moment or perfect words. The moment is now. The words are yours. Take a deep breath, speak, and move forward.
Airports, conversations, real-life English, they're not about perfection. They're about communication. And you can do this. You really can.
So go ahead, be brave. Speak English, enjoy the journey.
That's right. Brave English, confident you. One step at a time. You've got this.
Wow, what a journey today, friends. Let's take a moment to recap everything we learned so you can feel confident next time you travel.
Yes, first we started at check-in. We practiced showing our passport, giving our suitcase, and asking for a seat. Short, clear sentences like, "I'd like to check in for my flight," or "Can I have a window seat?" make the whole process simple.
Next, we went through security. We learned to listen carefully, follow instructions, and understand words like liquids, carry-on, and backpack. Remember, short answers are perfect here. Just yes or no is enough.
Then we found the gate. We practiced asking for help politely, like, "Excuse me, where is gate 24? And is this the line for flight 302? We learned words like boarding time and delayed. Small questions, polite tone, and calm body language. These make all the difference.
Finally, we talked about boarding. Getting on the plane is exciting, and using your boarding pass confidently shows that you know what to do.
And don't forget our mini vocabulary review. Words like passport, boarding pass, gate, carry-on, check-in. Practice them out loud so they become second nature.
Exactly. So here's my advice. Practice these lines out loud. Say them to yourself, with a friend,